Hey, TL.
Hey, LT, what's happening?
Oh, man, busy time around here, but we're getting ready to eat well. I'm going to cook you a steak.
Woo, fancy.
And I know
fancy
you want...
oh, we're not going to Applebee's.
Maybe
Just the kitchen.
Maybe you're going to stretch that diet a little bit. Going to cook you a steak. I think we're going to do a baked potato
Yum.
and a salad. And I think you've already ate your salad.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
Hey, good to see you. We've got a big weekend coming up this weekend, one of our special venues for 2024, right?
Yes. And
we loved it last year, but
that's when we celebrated your birthday last year.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Right,
Straight Volts. And we were at Tap Yard Raleigh, which is just a stone's throw away from downtown Raleigh.
I call it inner beltline. Inner versus outer. Inner beltline.
People that are not from this area may not have heard that term.
Yeah. Well, they'll learn it. They need to learn it. They need to learn it. Hey, Zach, boss man Zach and his team over at Tap Yard Raleigh. And what I like about that venue is it's such a variety for all kinds of music experiences, but even the building itself, inside, outside, but inside, you can be a little fancy and classy up front. I can say, TL, let's go to the parlor and maybe get a whiskey sour.
And sit on one of those beautiful leather sofas, with the tresses, I don't know, whatever they are. Anyway, it's beautiful. Right. Tap Yard Raleigh. And this weekend, the last weekend of January, we have got a great music lineup. Let's start off with Friday.
And Saturday. Why don't you start on
Absolutely.
Friday? TGIF, it's coming up. It's coming up.
So Friday is Dealing Stan, a tribute band to Steely Dan.
You got the tongue twister, honey. You got the tongue twister. That's right.
I got it. So it's going to be a night of nostalgia, smooth jazzy rhythms, your favorite Steely Dan music.
Well, I tell you, in my wife collection, and you're my favorite, in my wife collection, I had a wife, that was a big, well, me too, but big Steely Dan fan. And yeah, the grooves, the little bit jazzy.
It is a smooth sound. I love it. If this is a ticketed event, we will have the link below so you can go get your tickets. I want to say it's either
12, maybe $12.
10 and 12. Around that pricing.
We'll put the link, right? We'll put the link in the title. We'll share that link. And really, it is a ticketed affair weekend at Tap Yard Raleigh this weekend. Of course, we're talking some night events here, and it's such a family place during the day and all kinds of activities.
Pets, absolutely. Pet your animals, pet your kids. But yeah, it is a animal, children-friendly place. But at night, I believe you need to be at least 21 or older. Don't quote me on that, but we can check it. So that's Friday night, Dealing Stan. Tell them about Saturday night, Lawrence.
No, we don't want to get too complicated. I think it might be 18 plus for both of these nights. But yeah, you can check. You certainly need to follow Tap Yard Raleigh for all their events. We encourage you to do that. But yes, a Steely Dan Friday night, and then Saturday night, enjoy the beer garden during the day and all the activities, always food trucks.
Oh my gosh,
during the day, but Saturday night,
3-bar areas.
We're going to do a 360 here because Saturday night is Metal Fest. I said Metal Fest.
It's going to be big. So there's going to be 4 bands for the Metal Fest. This is also a ticketed event. Go get them now.
Yep.
Lawrence, tell them who's going to be hanging out.
Yeah, I did some looking up. I had to move around on Facebook, some of those pages, get some hints of the music, turn it down just a tad. But we're talking guitar riffs, we're talking solos, we're talking raw energy from Metal Fest. And they've done this event already, I think, a couple of times. So glad that it's back this weekend. We're talking Saturday night here for the Metal Fest.
January 27th.
And Escape Velocity, Lawn Enforcement.
I love that one.
These names.
Law enforcement, but lawn.
Lawn Enforcement.
Yeah.
Death of a Tyrant. I think that was one of the Facebook pages that I went to and heard a sample. And guitar riffs. I love it.
For sure.
And Shallow Signals. 4 bands in the energy and the guitar-ness of that. And I think that's $10 at the door, but also have a pre-link. Go ahead and get your tickets. But we're talking about a complete weekend. Yeah, it is sort of a 360
It's
weekend.
something for everybody,
lot of
though,
variety.
right? I mean, they can go Sunday and watch football on the big screen if they want to over there at Tap Yard. So
That's right.
yeah.
So yeah, big weekend, lots of variety. On Friday, Steely Dan, music, the tribute band, Dealing Stand. Did I do it right? I think I did.
I think it's Dealing Stand. I think you're right.
And then, of course, the Metal Fest on Saturday night. But gosh, so friendly there. Zach may be around. He's got big responsibilities across Raleigh and down east. But yes, of course, Zach and his team, friendly, outgoing, and the drink choices are just galore.
For sure.
Whether you're up front, a little classy, or you're out back, getting your groove on, TL, getting your groove on in the back.
I love it.
And come spring, we're certainly outside. And
Shoot, yeah. That garage door is open. That U-shaped bar is inside, outside. The weather's good. So head on over to Tap Yard Raleigh and see what it's all about.
Yeah, so glad to say hello. Like this, please. Share it. Let your friends know where you're going this weekend. We hope it includes Tap Yard Raleigh, Inner Beltline. What a place to party. What a variety. And thank you so much for following us, Bands and Clubs of the Triangle. Love local music with us. Facebook, Bands and Clubs, also on Instagram, and a whole lot more. But you can stay right there. We'll see you somewhere. Whiskey sour one hand, but on the dance floor. Let's dance. See you on the dance floor. Thank you. Thank you.